not going to be close. It's not. It's not. This is probably going to be the biggest margin of victory we see in the entire playoffs. We thought SMU versus Penn State was bad. This is going to be worse. This is going to be worse. So I got Texas by I don't know how many touchdowns. I really don't know. I just think it's going to be an infinitive amount of touchdowns that are going to be put up on that scoreboard. And I hope that Arizona State doesn't beat themselves up after this big L. Just pat themselves on the back and say, "Hey, we had a great season, but we're not there yet. We're not ready."
For Arizona State taking on Texas. First off, let's start. I want to start here. If we've been realistic, I know the committee did the best they could. You know, first year 12-team playoff, but there is no way that Arizona State should have had a bye and should be the 4 seed and be sitting here in this quarterfinal matchup. You know, I think
They know that
if
too.
yeah, I think if Arizona State had to play in the first round, I don't think there's any team that they would have beat. I don't think Arizona State beats Indiana. I don't think Arizona State would have beat SMU. I don't think they would have beat Clemson. And I know they wouldn't have beat Tennessee. So just my thoughts on it. I don't think they should be here right now. And to go ahead and get into the prediction, I think we're going to see exactly why they shouldn't be here in this matchup against Texas. Quinn Ewers showed me this past weekend that he doesn't always fold under pressure. I think he played a great football game against Clemson. Wasn't mistake free, but it was good football, and he managed the game in a way that led to them being victorious. I think Arizona State is going to have their hands full when you look at defending the backfield of Jaden Blue and Wisner. I don't think that'll be an easy task. I think both guys could pass 100 yards on the ground against Arizona State. I think Texas is going to absolutely run Arizona State off the field. This is going to be a blowout from the start. I'm taking Texas by a long shot. Give me whatever on the spread. Texas minus 21. I don't care. I got Texas winning this football game and moving on to take on the winner of Ohio State and Oregon in the semifinal. What are your thoughts on it, Doug?
It's not going to be close. And I think this whole CFB playoff situation. I think they're doing their best. Like they're building a plane while flying it. Historically, people used to complain about the teams like Boise State and Arizona State that have had really compelling arguments why they are not a part of the playoff. The 14 system or the 18 system. And I think that the committee has opened it up. They opened the horizons. They afforded teams the opportunities that typically would not get in and have first round buys. With that being said, I think they should have did like a strength of schedule calculation to see whether a team should have been in there or not. I don't know if that was included in their methodology with trying to build out this bracket. But with that being said, it's not going to be close. It's not. It's not. This is probably going to be the biggest margin of victory we see in the entire playoffs. We thought SMU versus Penn State was bad. This is going to be worse. This is going to be worse. So I got Texas by I don't know how many touchdowns. I really don't know. I just think it's going to be an infinitive amount of touchdowns that are going to be put up on that scoreboard. And I hope that Arizona State doesn't beat themselves up after this big L. Just pat themselves on the back and say, "Hey, we had a great season, but we're not there yet. We're not ready." So that's just my take on them.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Like I said, I think one thing that will be interesting to see that I forgot to call out. It'll be interesting to see what Cam Scatterbull is able to do against that
Running
defense.
back.
Yeah, I think that he was what fifth or sixth in Heisman voting. So he's went under the
Yeah.
radar. He's went under the radar. I think a lot of people didn't know he was out there at Arizona State and haven't seen the type of numbers that he's put up. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do. But to be honest, I think Texas shuts him down, and I don't see it being a situation where he's able to really run the ball against this Texas defense.
He's an effective runner, but he need a speed pack, man. What I mean by that is he is slow. He is slow, and and maybe I'm tripping. Maybe the film and things that I've seen, or it's just not doing him. It's doing him a disservice because you have some people they just look slow on film. But when you get out there in that field, you be like, God damn, I didn't realize they were that quick. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I get so maybe he's one of those guys, right? Very twitchy, doesn't look that fast on film, but when you go out there and he put them pads on, he moving. So we'll see, man. Shout out to him though, man. I think what he did 2,000 rushing yards this season too.
I don't know the exact numbers, but he had a solid season for sure.
Yeah, I think he was close to two. So shout out to him. Man. I'm sorry, he did over 1,000. He did over 1,000. Solid though, very solid. We'll see what happens though.